4-2 for Ivan Lendl with one break of serve now that McEnroe has broken back once.
Look at this. Lendl's packing his bags.
It's been called. The match has been called.
Look at John. McEnroe's still on the other side. He didn't hear an official call. Neither did I. But John, get off the court, I think.
Lendl looked at Jacques Dorfman, Mary, and Jacques.
I'm not convinced that Lendl didn't decide to get off the court.
No, because I saw it. Here's what happened.
You did?
Yeah, he looked over at Jacques Dorfman, and Jacques said, "It's over." That's when he picked his stuff up. Now McEnroe goes to the side of the court to get his stuff, and he'll be off there in a moment, too. 7-6 for McEnroe in the first set. 7-6 for Lendl in the second set. Lendl with one serve break now. He had two at one point, remember. Has a 4-2 lead in the third. We'll be back. Slow starter. In as much as that's true, that's got to help Mac.
And John started so beautifully yesterday in the first set.
One set all. They split tiebreakers. Lendl leads 4-2. McEnroe serving. Third set. This is a best of 5. Round of 16 match. The match has been underway. Lendl complained bitterly when he had to serve that last serve game that he lost to McEnroe because he felt it was too dark. McEnroe agreed, so did Cash. He said so in his interview after the match yesterday with Chesnikov. On the return of serve, but some great serving from McEnroe, and we're at fourth.
Got the line. Off the second serve. Lendl was out here practicing with Coach Roach right before this match began, and he seemed very loose, very relaxed.
Roach does that for him.
He does.
Yeah.
He's perfect. He's perfect for Lendl. Lendl's first serves of his practice session, he said to Roche, "Let's see if I can get some serves in today." Only 47 yesterday. The thing about watching warm-ups, though, is we have another look at this. Lendl punishing the return by McEnroe. You can't always tell in practice how a player is going to come out and play. As you can see, Lendl started off serving very low yesterday, and then he got a lot higher. McEnroe, he won that first set at 55%. He made so few errors, though. In the second set, he lost in a heartbreaking tiebreak. And in the third, again at 57%, well, that could keep him even with Lendl, but it probably won't beat him. Probably won't be high enough. I was saying that you can't always tell about a player by watching their practice, Cliff. Pavel Slosel says that the last 15 minutes of a Steffi Graf practice session, Graf looks like the number 400 player in the world, because in the last 15 minutes, her mom...
But Lendl served it well.
0-15.
Such a sharp contrast between the way that McEnroe hits his forehand and Lendl and so many of the other good clay courters. McEnroe uses his shoulders well, but he's got a continental grip and he kind of spoons the ball, guides it over. Whereas Lendl, by contrast, and so many other great players like Wielander, and hit the ball, swing at it, and hit it.
That's McEnroe's 16th forehand error as he switches rackets there. He's only had 3 backhand errors, and that's been a problem with John.
You wonder why he's never really thought about trying to take the racket back a little more closed face and hit it more like the modern day players. Love 30, 2 points from the set for Lendl.
Tremendous running by Lendl. What an effort. You know, this match is still cold, and yet Lendl is playing as though he's already been out here about an hour. Finally won by John this point. But the delay, the night's rest, I think, has been good for Lendl. I would have suspected it would have favored John. Just because John did get that first break, he'd be more tired than Lendl, and he'd be able to get over what he thought were 2 terrible calls in the tiebreak. I thought one was just shockingly bad luck. The one, of course, the volley he made, the point before the last point of the breaker, that hit the line. The linesman had called it out, then quickly reversed his call. That's just bad luck for John. Nice match.
Two well-played points by McEnroe, and very important too, because he was down love 30 in this game.
He still needs a break.